Hello, my friends. My name is Gerdes. Here is the daily brief. So, I'm not going to talk about Trump's acceptance speech. I watched the whole of it, and it didn't raise extra alarms beyond what I already expected. But I will suspend that, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. Right now, we're just going to focus on what's going on in Ukraine and military events and things along those lines. 980 Russian casualties yesterday. That's actually low. I mean, it's hard to imagine 980 is low, but it's actually pretty low compared to other days in the last month or two. 5 tanks off the battlefield, 19 armored combat vehicles, 55 artillery pieces, 76 vehicles, and fuel tanks. If you look at Andrew Perpetua's list, it's not quite one 1.5 to 1. It's greater than 1.1 to 1, but it's not quite 1.5 to 1. So it wasn't a good day for Ukraine in that regard. Okay, Russia attacked an ambulance brigade near Kherson, injuring 2, and that's just wow. Okay, Ukraine meanwhile shot down 7 reconnaissance UAVs. I do not know what got through, like 7 out of how many I can't tell you. Ukraine also struck Luhansk with ATACMS. Apparently it appears, and I can only say appears because these are early reports, that they struck a military aviation school in Luhansk, and that's according to Special Kherson Cat. Ukraine also shot down a Su-25 in Pokrovsk, and that's been verified in a number of places. According to the Euromaidan press, General Cavalli, NATO's top commander, is again warning that it's going to be a long war. And he said, quote, "The outcome in Ukraine is vital to world security." I believe that that's true. Ukraine grain exports have had a significant increase since Russia ended its shipping deal. And that canceling the shipping deal was just like the worst thing that Russia has done. I mean, it was like, I mean, for Russia, it destroyed the Black Sea Fleet, because before, when the deal was on, you couldn't go after the Black Sea Fleet. When the deal was off, they went right after the Black Sea Fleet, and with devastating effect. And their grain exports have gone up like 2 or 3-fold. It's really remarkable to watch. Russia is also simultaneously selling gas to Iran at a 75% discount, according to Jason J. Smart, and that's remarkable that, you know, your friends you have to essentially buy off. Europeans are working on measures to slow or stop Russia's shadow fleet. So we don't know exactly how that's going to work, because now the shadow fleet is Russia's the ships that are trying to carry Russia's oil and gas to other ports. And according to Prime Minister Starmer, quote, "We will not allow Russia's shadow fleet and the dirty money it generates to move freely through European waters and threaten our security." But how do you prevent that? And because it's going to be international waters or international lanes. So I don't know how you're going to stop that. I appreciate the thought, but how to do it seems impractical. Starmer also says that he plans to significantly increase aid to Ukraine. In fact, one report said double it. I haven't seen multiple reports saying that, so I'm not saying that it's doubling. Last little bit, Evan Gershkovich in Russia, the Wall Street Journal reporter that has been just sitting behind bars languishing for apparently being a national security threat, has been sentenced now to 16 years in jail. So this was behind closed doors. He was accused of spying, but really, I think what's going to happen is Russia's trying to set this up as a political trade for somebody that they want back, and that's what's happened. Okay, that's all the news that I have for today. You'll see me back in my office by the time we get to the daily brief later on. And if you want, I'll do a full review of Trump's acceptance speech, or I'll just do a small review of where it applies to Ukraine, or somewhere in the middle. It's completely up to you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, and thank you for being the kind of person that cares about Ukraine.